to yield chasers. So I decided to accelerate my plan a little bit. In my first video, I initially wanted to make a $1,000 a month money machine using YieldMax funds or any covered call ETFs. But in the footsteps of the Oracle himself, I decided to do something a little stupid. I do not recommend this. Again, I am not a financial advisor. Do not follow me. This is probably the stupidest thing that anyone can do anyway, so don't even try it. Let's take a look, okay? So what I decided to do is I decided to take out a $40,000 loan, okay? You can see there's two offers there. I went ahead and went with the 84-month plan. I did this to help accelerate the growth of this portfolio, okay? We're using other people's money on top of other people's money because I also margined it, okay? So I got approved for a $40,000 loan. You should obviously not use it to invest. Again, it's stupid. Don't do this. It's at 14.3%, and my cost is $700.58 a month. And I'm going to go ahead and double that with margin on Robinhood. So essentially now I have $80,000 under my fingertips, just the tip, in addition to whatever I had in the previous video, which is about maybe $7,000 in there. So this is my new strategy and my plan, okay? I am going to use other people's money to create not only a $1,000 a month machine, but it has the potential of up to $5,000 a month, okay? The Oracle is probably going to slap me, but I did a spreadsheet with a couple of shares of AMZ and NVIDIA, okay? So initially I was going to do AMZ, but I will show you my positions later. So let's actually take a look at my Robinhood real quick, okay? So I still have some crypto in there that I probably will sell, but it's nothing. So as you can see here, I picked up 3,000 shares of AMZ, 3,050, okay? Today is August 1st, and Amazon's going to release their earnings. Don't know what's going to happen to the price, but there was definitely a down day yesterday in which I actually got into NVIDIA. So I have 1,000 shares of NVIDIA, and I have 3,050 shares of AMZ, okay? I do have Crash still. I am under on that. I'm not going to sell it until it goes back up. We'll see what happens, okay? And all the other stupid little stocks that I have in there as well, okay? So I did margin it, so you can see that equity there, okay? 64,000 in AMZ and 26,000 in NVIDIA, okay? Let's see here. So, you know, it's still early in the open market right now, today. And yes, using margin on through here, you can see my buys. Average cost doesn't really matter. Where is it? Yeah, average cost $20.75. So I got it close. I got pretty low. I wanted to buy in when things were a little bit lower, just so I don't lose too much money. Again, this is borrowed money. So those are the positions right now. Okay, so let's go back to my Notion here. Okay, so calculated the cost here is, you know, $758, and the margin will be about $225. So that total cost is going to run me about $983 a month, okay, which is due, and I got to pay it every month. I calculated a little bit here just on Amazon. If I did the 80K at $21 a share, that would have been $3,809. I wanted to make sure to see what the lowest would be right here at 36 cents, and it would still cover my costs, okay? So in the end, I actually went with AMZ and NVIDIA. The lowest cost that it had, so again, I made a spreadsheet. Sorry, Oracle. You can stick your thumb up my butt if you want. But I checked the lowest dividends that AMZ had was 36 cents. NVIDIA had like 41 cents. But in those low payouts, the lowest price was still 17. With the amount of shares I have, $1,700. So that's going to cover my total costs. Okay. I know there are other YieldMax funds out there that pay a lot more. But again, the reason why I chose AMZ is because it looks like it's NAV stable. So is NVIDIA. Who knows? It can go up and down. I'm looking at these historic dividend payouts, but again, those things can change as well. So do not copy what I'm doing. I could lose all this money. So the $40,000 loan. So the strategy here is to just do early payments so I can pay off my minimum and also apply the rest of principal. So I am not touching any of the dividends that I get. All the dividends are going to go back to that loan until it's fully paid off. So with the current shares that I have, I might even supplement my own money in here to buy more shares just to help accelerate it, because it will take about a little over a year. Based on the earnings, it could take a little bit longer, but we're looking at a year to a year and a half to pay it off. I might even invest more, or I might even just try to pay it off. But the whole point is to, again, like, following the Oracle's footsteps. He says, don't follow him. I'm stupid. My frontal lobe is smooth, okay? I decided to follow him with something else, okay? The point of this is to borrow money, margin it to the tits, and have it pay itself off. So after this, depends on how much NAV erosion I get, or even appreciation. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm not pulling anything out. I'm staying on, the strategies. I'm going to stay in these positions unless there's a really bad day, and I'll just do some ripping. I haven't done any ripping yet, by the way. But all the dividends, everything I get is going to go straight to payments. I might collect a dividend and just save it as a buffer. So as a margin buffer, and also as a monthly payment buffer. I might do that with the first dividend just for some safety, okay? And some peace of mind. But if it all goes to shits and the money goes down, I can cover this. So again, my risk tolerance isn't your risk tolerance. I'm a single dude. I have no responsibilities. I can pay this off. It's not going to devastate me for another $40,000. I mean, people buy cars with this money, okay? But the car doesn't pay you, all right? We're buying a money machine here that's going to pay us in the future. So I want to accelerate this as fast as I can, pay it all off, and then keep those dividends, all right? And then probably reinvest them. I don't know. We'll see. Or just do this again with something else. So I should really change the title to AMZ NVIDIA Money Machine. So we'll see. Things are going okay. Let's look at the market again. Yeah, so yesterday was definitely lower. We don't know what's going to happen, okay? Amazon has their earnings again. And we get dividends in about a week. So we're going to see what happens, all right? So I'll update you guys on what that looks like. I'm waiting for Ethereum to go up a little bit. That I am going to sell what I have just so I can have a little bit of a margin buffer. But that is the plan right now, okay? So you guys stick around. Let's see what's going to happen through here. It might be the best plan ever, or it might go to complete shit. So stick along for the ride. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want, and let's get it. Let's get that money. Yield chasers out.